I was inspired to do Ox Adventure since I was younger, really. I always thought outside of the box. I always thought that I didn't want to do the typical 9-to-5 job at a desk, and I guess, was an entrepreneur at heart, but I didn't realize it. So it took me 26 years to get to the point where I realized that I might be able to do something if I believed in myself. So the idea came gradually. I was inspired through different channels, such as being involved in Loyak and being sent abroad, through my travels, through people that I met. And I guess my main goal was to be a travel writer, but I didn't know how I was going to do that. During my travels, I started to travel to give. So instead of going to be a tourist, I was going to learn, to eat the food, to dance with the locals, to meet the children, and to see the way that they really live outside of the cities. And that's where I really grew and I really learned. So from those experiences, I changed a lot in ways that I never imagined, and those memories stuck with me and have influenced my life time and time again. So I thought I would love to share that with others. And at the same time, there's a lot of work to be done in the world, and I think that Kuwait's a really good place to be an entrepreneur. There's so much opportunity, there isn't much competition, and if there is competition, it's good for you to challenge them, because at the end of the day, we're building a stronger community. So I met my partner when I was in Kenya, and he's really involved in adventure trips. So he said, I can plan the adventures and you can plan the volunteer work, and we combine them in a way to basically attract the youth to want to do these sorts of things and to walk away from it with an experience of traveling to a different country and learning both the touristy side as well as giving back to the locals. I believe that once you truly have a dream and you have a goal and you take the steps that are required to reach it, sometimes it feels like you're going through a maze and you're not getting anywhere and you're just going in circles, and those are the days you want to give up. But if you don't give up, the end product will show. Like, your hard work and your dedication will show, and your passion will come through, and you will have what you want in the end of the day. So I learned so much from starting Ox Adventure. I believe in myself now, and I think everyone should prove to themselves at least once in their life that they can do whatever they want if they try hard enough. If you listen to your inner voice, if there's something in your life that you always thought about or you always wanted, and you really want to make it a career or a way of life, whatever it is, something sustainable, something that you actually can show for yourself, research, take the steps, believe in yourself, and dedicate time, invest in yourself, believe in yourself, and eventually, like, you'll get there. And if you don't get there, you'll meet some awesome people along the way, and you'll learn a lot, and maybe your path will change, but at the end of the day, like, you'll be doing something for yourself, and when you do something for yourself, it's amazing. I guess growing up in the States, I had, I would say, a more fair chance at being equal to men, so I never doubted that I could do anything a guy could do, for example, whereas in the Middle East, I feel that at this point it isn't quite as acceptable or expected for a woman to be an entrepreneur or to start an initiative or to do anything outside of the norm, but it's changing, and I believe it'll continue to change. And actually, what I've seen is that because a lot of women haven't done something for so long, their desire to do it is greater than those that have always had the opportunity in Western countries, for example. And when they actually put their minds to something, they do it. They really, really do it. And it's impressive, and I believe it'll only grow. And other women supporting each other, demonstrating that they can do it, it really does empower them to continue. Yes, we can do it. You can do it.